Hello, trading is closed on the 8th of July 2014 and I'm Jeffrey Tennant. Let's review today's market. At yesterday's close, I said there was a MeJT target of 1981.94 plus. I said the system did not require it to print today, but I thought it would unless we gapped under yesterday's low. Well, we gapped under yesterday's low, so there was no target for today. MeJT likes to leave failed targets at major changes in trend. This one could be left, but it is based on an ultimate signal, and I've learned not to ignore ultimate signals, so it would be nice to see that price print before any big decline. During today's early morning drop, MeJT said ultimately higher prices would print. That's said here in a dark green color. The dark green line gives us the target. We hit the target before the end of the day, as the white dot shows, and there was resistance over it. In the afternoon, MeJT gave a buy. It said it would likely be a strong buy. We gained a few points. We found support right at another target set during the day by the system. The thick targets were all called well in advance of them being hit. We still have this 1981.95 target, and the question is, now that we've had 2 days of sharp selling, will that print? MeJT says it will print at some time, but it could be years from now. Let's look at some other stuff. This is one of my favorite indicators. It's the Bollinger Bands of the NASDAQ McClellan Oscillator. When we get oversold by this much, typically the market has a bounce. I should point out that oversold readings at the end of long drops are bullish, but oversold readings this close to a top are not bullish at all. They're negative, and they're frequently seen at the beginnings of major drops. Let's see what else we can find. We do have support at today's low from a number of patterns. The green trend line was hit and we bounced right at it. We have a possible diamond on stilts. That stilt's easy to see. That's an obvious diamond. Whether or not that's a stilt is pretty hard to say, but if so, we should find some support around the area of the origin of the left stilt, which we did. If, however, you look at a half-a-day chart, we broke a very significant trend line. It meets DeMark's sustainability criteria and targets 1916. You'll recall we have a target of 1910 from some previous patterns. This break would be invalidated if we reversed it quickly, ideally by gapping over today's high and over that line. If we were to take out support at today's low, I would anticipate seeing pretty much a straight line move down. Let's remember that right at the high on Friday's close, I said we had the potential for the end of the 5-year bull market as long as we got a reversal from that point. So far, we have that reversal, but we still need more confirmation to be positive it will stick. This island reversal here has turned into 2 islands with a big island reversal, and in combination with the other sell signals I've been pointing out, we really just need a break lower, which I think will come at some time, to mark the end of the 5-year bull. That doesn't mean we have to go down in a straight line, and I think unless we take out this low immediately after the open, ideally by gapping under it, we have a good chance of seeing higher prices tomorrow, possibly even a stilt-like move higher, giving us an inverted diamond on stilts. So the call for tomorrow is the opening should be critical, If we take out the low early, ideally by gapping under it, we should have a big drop. That's not my preference, but I can't say it's impossible, because all the surprises from here should be to the downside. I think it's more likely we trade up early, ideally by gapping over today's high, hitting targets at least in the middle 1970s and possibly getting close to 1981.94 plus, not necessarily all on the same day. And that's today's call.